Oh boy, we're having fun today. It is, what is today? The 20th. Wednesday,
Yeah.
February 20th. So we have got some snow out on the ground. We went out at 4 o'clock this morning to load up with salt and start putting salt down. Just about finished with the first load of salt when we blew a fuse on the vibrator. And so we replaced the fuse. The fuse blew immediately again. So we are now down in the shop trying to figure out what the issue is. We think the issue is the bad vibrator. We have taken the cover off here, inspected the wires. All of the wires look good. But I do have a new vibrator here in stock. We just put this on the shelf last week for situations like this. So Sexy Rooster is going to hold this vibrator while I go test it to see if this is going to blow the fuse, and that will let us know whether it is a wiring issue or whether it is the vibrator. So hang tight here while we get this hooked up, and Sexy Rooster will test this vibrator out for us. Hold on.
Oh boy. I'm going to try to stand away from that bitch. Good Lord. It compels you hard enough.
Okay, everything is hooked up there. Okay, we got the new one hooked up. I'm going to go turn it on. Let's see if it trips the fuse. The other one trips the fuse immediately. So we're hoping this new one is going to solve our problem, that it's not a wiring issue somewhere else. Although a wiring issue would be cheaper because the new one is about $220. So let's see what we got going on.
Pocket change for old Sexy Farmer there.
Yeah. Is it on?
No.
No? Oh no. The fuse is good.
Oh Lord, that thing helps rocks all that way.
Let's hook it up in the right wire here. I had
Don't switch around.
we were going vibrator to vibrator. Yeah, I was.
Why ain't it doing anything, Jimmy?
All right, let's try that. See what happens.
Oh boy. You're gonna have to come experience it. Oh God. Oh God.
Has it blown the fuse?
No. It's
Whoa!
so hard to even let go.
Hey.
That is a thrill.
Whoa! This is. Whoa!
It's hard
This
to
is
even
a
hold it.
vibrator. That. Oh wow.
That's
hey,
exquisite.
it's. Whoa!
It's hard to hold it.
I'm gonna go turn it off.
Oh yeah. You see what I'm talking about now? Oh my God, that is so hard to hold. And then trying to let go of it, you just like, you can't grip it or anything.
All right, so it did not blow the fuse. It appears the vibrator is our issue. That's what she said. So we will replace the vibrator.
I don't even.
That's worse than a weed eater.
That is. That makes a weeder look stupid. Good Lord, if you're going into a grass cutting business, hold that for 5 minutes a day and you'll be prepared.
Okay, I will need, what is that, a 9? Oh shit, the bottom. What we're gonna have to do,
Yeah. Oh, wait, you better go on that truck, didn't you? Maybe not.
let me see how much. No, we can't slide it. Yeah, give me a 9/16 deep socket. Okay, there's the vibrator there. We've got 2 bolts on the top, 2 on the bottom. The ones on the bottom are going to be the problem. Unfortunately, I still have a couple 100 pounds of salt in here, so I can't slide this out very easily to get to that those 2 bottom ones. So we'll see what we can do.
There's how the vibrator's just shoved up in there all discreetly, like. Anyway, it's there.
Luckily the bolts are shorter on the bottom.
There's a light coming through from there.
Yeah, it helps, but...
I mean, if the bar ain't bending, you're just pretending. Turn motto, right? If the bar ain't bending, you're just pretending. If the bar ain't bending, you're just pretending. Turn motto, right?
Got it. Got it.
I get it through on this side.
Well, I can't see
Well, that is true.
on that back side. Damn. Okay. Okay, we got to go to Plan B. The two bottom ones, they're not coming off. So somehow we've got to raise this up so we can get to it. This is a head scratcher here. And we're going to shove under here, try to raise it up and get a block under there. Maybe, because most of the weight is on the front of this thing. So let's undo the straps. Just pull it all the way down. And then pull this. Okay. Let's see if I have a tube of hole on top here.
That is a damn nice barrel. That's a lovely barrel. I can look at that barrel.
Alright.
I think the weight of us, or me,
Okay, I gotta get a block.
try it.
That's what we're gonna try with both of us. Let me get a block to shove under there.
You got a little bend here, so it's either going to go well or not well.
Okay.
It's either do it this way or face plant. I'm trying to
Alright, let's go up with it. Ready? Got it, okay. Oh, let's back again. I gotta move it. Okay, now. Flashlight. Okay, I think we can get to these two now with a ratchet. Okay, we're going to Plan C because the two bolts on the bottom have rusted into the hole of the vibrator, and I can't pry those apart. So what we're going to do is empty the rest of the salt out of the box so we can see what is behind there holding those bolts to hold that vibrator on, because at this point I'm just bending the bottom trough trying to force that vibrator off of those bolts. So we're going to empty the salt out of here. There's not much salt left in there, so Sexy Rooster is going to get in there with the shovel or the hoe. He thinks the hoe is more appropriate for this job. He's into hoes.
I love a good hoe.
So we're going to go out and get the rest of this salt out of there and then come back and reassess. By getting the salt out, we'll be able to either move the box, pick it up further, or figure out something more to do. So that's what we're after. Okay, we're going to go out into the snow, go down the road here, and spread the salt. We've got a Sexy Rooster up there. He's going to feed it into the holes, and let's do this. There you go. We've got maybe an inch of snow on the ground at this point. It's still coming down. We're only expected to get up to 3 inches. Then it will be turning to rain later this afternoon. We'll see. Who needs a vibrator when you have a sexy rooster?
Hey man, I will get the job done. I will make sure you are satisfied.
Ah, I am satisfied. That salt is coming out of there.
Oh yeah. Who knew spreading salt would be sexy?
Only a sexy rooster makes spreading salt sexy.
Oh yeah. I'll just eat a little bit.
Oh, I can go get one for you.
The question is, why don't I have one on already?
Oh, yeah, that is the question. That is. All right, let's keep moving. We got enough salt here. Don't get your hose stuck in the auger.
There was a freaking chunk of salt I was trying to hit to break it up.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to screw your auger up too much.
I'm worried about the hoe, not the auger.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Good hose in your eye.
Good hoes are hard to find. How about that?
Oh, I found the second hole.
Ah, another hole.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, for anyone that has not worked on these before, this is how these vibrators are held onto the side of this box. There's 2 of these plates that sit on here. This one, of course, is the easy one to get to up on the top side. And it sits behind the guard here, or behind the flow plate. The other one is a little more difficult to get to. It sits underneath of there. So what we are going to do is put some silicone in these holes so this water and salt cannot run down behind here onto that vibrator and seize it up. We'll see if that works.
Is this still going?
But the box does have to be empty in order to get all of this done. All right, I have to apologize. I didn't turn you on so you could see us. Didn't turn you on. Did not turn the camera on so you could see the remainder of putting the vibrator back on the spreader, but that it wasn't that big of an issue. We did added some silicone to the bolt holes to try to keep that water and salt from rusting that vibrator again. So we pulled the old vibrator apart, and yeah, it smells like you could smell the burn of the vibrator. So yeah, it was the vibrator that had gone bad. So put the new one on, back in business. In the meantime, while we were doing that, the snow stopped, and we had a little bit of sleet, and now it is all rain. So we just got the phone call that we are going off of the clock now. So we got about, it looks like about 10 hours in today, with pickup trucks only spreading salt. So not a bad day's work. Started at 4 o'clock this morning and ran until about 2 o'clock it is now. So looks like we've got a chance of more snow next week, but you know, we're still 8 days away from that, so that forecast will change numerous times. Up sexy rooster off, so everybody is going to finish dumping the salt that they had left in their spreaders, and we are headed home. So pulling in the driveway now. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.